Hello and welcome. Namaste. If you don't know, if you're unfamiliar with what that word means, it means that the divine in me welcomes the divine in you. So for that reason, I want to thank you for coming into class. If you're joining us later on video, thank you for playing the video. This is going to be a trauma-informed session, which means largely the difference between trauma-informed and regular yoga is you'll still have your asana practice. You'll still go through your postures, but I want you to strive to be comfortable in your own body. My name is Julie Grossman, and I'm a certified trauma-informed yoga instructor. As you become rooted in your body, as you become comfortable in your body, I want you to think of taking your thoughts and allowing them to release, which means that as a thought arises, like a cloud in the sky or a ship on the water, we're just gonna let it float on by. We are not our thoughts. Our thoughts are a combination of chemicals, they're previous experiences, they're things that may arise, but we do not comprise of our thoughts. So for that reason, I want you to focus on being here now. You may use that as a mantra if you like. Here now. I'm going to read something from Thich Nhat Hanh, No Mud, No Lotus. This is a fabulous book, and it's not that thick. Excuse me. No, I don't want to restart my computer. This is a fabulous book. It's a good read. And I just want to read something from the beginning. We all want to be happy, and there are many books and teachers in the world that try to help people be happier, yet we continue to suffer. Therefore, we might think we're doing it wrong. Somehow we're failing at happiness. That isn't true. Being able to enjoy happiness doesn't require zero suffering. In fact, the art of happiness is the art of suffering well. When we learn to acknowledge, embrace, and understand our suffering, we suffer less. Not only that, we're able to go further and transform our suffering into understanding, compassion, and joy for ourselves and others. Now that's a lot, but I want you to think of having compassion for yourself, having compassion for others. And that's what we're going to focus on today. Today's core position may be a little familiar, maybe a little uncomfortable, but it's the half lotus. I want you to think of turning your heel towards the sky. And just rest your arms. If you want to do full lotus, you may, if you wish. But I'm just going to rest and have you right now. I'm going to take a breath out and say, Om. 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 Sway chest. Engage your spine. All while feeling your tailbone rooted. Be here. Think of concaving your chest. Like that. And get your shoulders. Extend your arms out into prayer pose. And down. 2 more times. Up. Out. Oops. We're going to extend our legs in front of us. Nice. On an exhale. Forward. Right up. You want to give your legs a shake. Forward. Hold for 2 breaths. Do that one more time. Manage to give your legs a shake. Forward fold. Hold for 2 breaths. Feet up. Find a bound angle posture. As a kid, we called this butterfly. Reminds me of a butterfly in Metamorphosis. You may wish to take a break. Shake your legs out. One more time. Stretch your legs in front. Put your right ankle to your left knee. And your left elbow to your right knee. And a seated twist. Left ankle to right knee, the outside. You may pull it up towards your thigh if you wish. I like my knee. It's a nice modification. Right elbow to your left knee. It's important that you have the opposite elbow to the opposite leg. Breath. Let's do that one more time. That sequence. Deep breath. Try to look behind you, relax your shoulders. Breathe into the stretch. And be here now. Legs straight in front of you. We're going to put our knees bent and push up to our knees and into tabletop position. This is going to be a cat-cow stretch. Keep your Hands under your shoulders. We don't want to hyperextend. Arch your back. And lift your face. Arch your back. Sometimes. 4, 5, 6. Hands under your shoulder. 1 more. Now sit back on your ankles. Stretch your arms in front of you. Nice child. Come to tabletop once more. Remember, hands under your shoulders. And we're gonna make an S curve with our shoulders and our hips. Release that spine. Take your right arm, send it under your left arm, like this, lower to the ground. Back up to tabletop. Take your left arm under, and I'm gonna hold on to my microphone. I'm gonna do that one more time on each side. Each time we repeat a posture, think of breathing deep. Inhale, back up to tabletop. Exhale. Inhale, back up to tabletop. Exhale. Keep your hip bones on your ankles. Hold for 3. Now push forward, back up to tabletop. Push all the way through into a nice cobra or upward dog. Bend my knees just a little bit. Hands are to my sides. Do that 3 times. Back and up. Forward, palms at your sides. Child. Push forward, palms at your sides. Now I'm going to curl my toes under. And I'm going to push my hips back into downward dog. Bring one knee forward. Put your hand between your feet, between your hands, and drop down. Stretching back. This is a nice lunge. I'm going to reverse sides. And finally, child's once more. Try to release your shoulders. Release your neck. Unclench your jaw. Soften your tongue. And breathe just like this. Breathing here. Up to tabletop. Bring your legs forward. Sit back on your bones. Breathe. Once more. Pull your legs in front of you. Into half lotus. One leg on top. Soles of the feet towards the sky. I want you to reach for, if you would like, a pillow or a firm blanket. I'll give you a moment to get one of those things. We're going to end with Savasana. This will just be a mini class because I want it to be something that you can take with you. Comfortable? You may wish to lie on your pillow. You may wish to keep your palms to the sky. You may wish to remain seated in half lotus or however you would like. However you are comfortable. With the sound of the gong, we're going to start a meditation exercise. What I want you to think about doing is like we talked at the beginning. If a thought arises, acknowledge it as a thought. And like a cloud in the sky, a boat on the water. Just watch it float by and come back to being here now. It's the simplest way to meditate. We're going to try that for 2 minutes. The sound of the bell. Who is that? If you look deeply into a flower, you see that a flower is made only of non-flower elements. In that flower, there is a cloud. Of course, we know a cloud is not a flower, but without a cloud, a flower can't be. If there's no cloud, there's no rain and no flower can grow. You don't have to be a dreamer to see a cloud floating in a flower. It's really there. Sunlight is there. Sunlight is not the flower, but without sunlight, no flower is not possible. A flower can't be by herself alone. A flower can only interbe with everything else. You can't remove the sunlight, the soil, or the cloud from the flower. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, we're going to keep it short today because I want it to be something you can take with you. Stretch through the day. Relax. Come back to center. Here now. And please enjoy your day.